Welcome in, everyone. BGM down a little bit more, I think. There we go. But today's plan is Pyros. Pyros. I believe I'm on that step of the white mage weapon. I have to double check. I also end up finishing getting... Is Skull popping soon? Or is this a new instance? A lot of people here. This might be a Skull instance. Yeah, I went and finished off getting Monk to 70 now. Which also means I went and got my Animos fists. And on the plus side, I have all my bonus gear from my samurai gearing. Perfect. Cracker. Let's see what is up and what's going to be popping. It's 43 minutes till school. Quite a while till Penny, so it is a very unopened instance. Actually, nothing's been popped so far based on that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, let's see. White Mage is... What step, exactly? My armory chest is a complete mess. I have basically no slots left in it. No, that's the Shire Crook, which I need. Yeah, +1. Dragon Star. I'll go and get this person that's lower. I am the... I guess Royal Frog or something? This ended up being, a sort of perfect look for the recommended gear. I completely forgot that I put the golden frog head on the Skaven mask. Actually starting... Like, the elemental code of healing is starting to grow on me, I think. At first I was very iffy on it, compared to the tank, but I'm quite happy with it. Where are they? Oh. There we go. And I guess I can... I guess the best bet is just to join prep parties, because there's nothing else I really need. I'm just going to switch back to Monk. This is also a great way to learn Monk at level 70. Let's be running it for quite a while. I should also make a specific gear set just for it. And not gonna bother with the bunny fates right now, I think. Not really too fussed about money. I work on it a while, a few weeks, something. It is nice for money, and it can help me get the money back for my Realm Reborn relics, since I spent about 1,000,000 gil total. It really gave me a new respect for free trial players that managed to do it, because, like, they don't have market board, so they have to craft everything themselves, so they need to get all their crafters up. They have to buy the things to desynth, craft the special items. They have to gather all the stuff. They have to make 400k gil without selling anything on the market board, all that kind of stuff. It's just genuinely impressive. I'll just bring a raise and a basic martialist. Free save combo. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. I guess I could have kept that for a tank, but whatever. Right, it's skirmisher. Just a small damage bonus, but I'd like to have him. Oh, hey. Utes is up. Fire chamber. I think the north one is the right way. Pop some people into the LFGs. LFGers. Oops. Ouch. I'm just gonna Magia defense just in case I get tapped again. Because that's a little bit spicy in terms of damage. Gotta always be very careful of sleeping dragons. I don't quite have the bonus accessories to give me extra defense. Oops. I always like how Howling Fist just straight up looks like squaring up. Oh, hey, there's like different. Huh. I'm kind of curious. Elixir and AoE. Oh no. Like Elixir and Flint are the best two. I have been basically doing it right, it looks like. I always try to avoid having just two types of the thing. Okay. Feels like the... What was it? The time to get your dot back up and then... Ow. Time to get the dot back up and then the damage buff back up. And so on is just very short. Yeah, it's a good thing I bring, Res, it seems. Okay. I need to level sync. Oh, for some reason I thought Brotherhood was a targeted one. That's more like, dance. Oh yeah, I forgot to set my Magia board. Well... There we go. Actually, I'm wondering how many I need of... Here's how this... Ooh, that actually doesn't look too bad. Don't know what Floros was, so I'm just gonna kind of follow the group. I don't remember exactly how many Pyros crystals I need. I'll have to check that in a little bit, I think. I can just pull it up on my phone once group runs wherever they're going. Eureka is the most I've actually used RP walk in a very long time. Let's see. Oh. They're down again. The trash mobs in this, don't play around. Alright, let's see. Where is the group going? It looks like back to North Point. Yeah, so high voltage. Bomb mob is thunderstorm spray. Okay. I can just do this. Don't mind the little bit of Streamlabs peeking through it so I can get it back up after switching tabs in my browser. Okay, so that's where it is. Right around here. The Dragonstar Observatory. Any luck, we'll also get Lame Bricks and possibly even another Yin Yang wing. You'll have to wait a little while for, what was it called? While for, Skull. That one's the most annoying one, because it only spawns every certain amount of time, so you can't just get a new instance and pop it right away. Yeah, it's a very annoying one to spawn because when it pops, it spawns right here. But to actually spawn it, you need to kill mobs over here. So the people who actually prep it are the most likely people to miss school when it gets pulled almost instantly, because it always gets pulled near instantly. Or almost always. Just because the drop is worth so much money. Wish my gear was a little bit better. Maybe I should... Oh, I'm already overcapped on poetics anyway. For some reason I was thinking Brotherhood was like a Dragon Eye. Something. I wonder which class I should go for next as my +2 armor. Because I recently finished up... Where is it? Yeah, that's not it. Fending. The Fending set. Oh, right. The Lux axe is actually not half bad. Might have to work on that. Ooh, actually, if I do work on it, I can speed through that a little bit, because you can actually turn in your Zeta weapon for one of the steps of Heaven's Word relic. Which just speeds it up very nicely. Alright, I never actually popped Wisdom of the Skirmisher. Let's see if this will pop. That one I believe is Pyros. Yep. Pyros Battle Hat. Ooh, wow. They actually had the optical hat. That only comes from having a special crafted item in your inventory when doing a fate in Pagos. It's overall decent until you get Elemental. Then the Elemental bonus is way better than anything on the hat for stats. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty dumb. It's almost certainly something from 11, but it just looks weird. I am curious how the FF11 crossover event is going to work with 14 new 11 inspired Alliance raid. The one that you get the... where is it? The Matsu set from? Was an 11 collab thing. So in theory, it would have possibly some relation to it, because I believe in the quest, the NPC just is still wandering Eorzea canonically. Stuff popped. I'm also curious how if Eureka is going to have any connection to it, considering Eureka is basically FF11 Lite. Speaking of, I'm actually considering doing a... trying to play FF11, just on one of the private server things. It seems like it could be pretty fun. Nobody throwing an LFG, so... Oh yeah, I should get my vitated aether crystals done soon. Full time 27, so I can get there anyway. Carbonatite quarry. I should maybe farm for some heat warp lockboxes. Though I did end up completely capping on Animos lockboxes earlier. Yeah, let's get some kills. The big problem with the lockboxes is I have, like, no room in my inventory for anything. I'm also gonna have to toss these in a little bit. Well, whenever I get around to it. Okay, double weaving is not easy. It's a lot faster of a GCD than I remembered. Organic feels so low, but I know it's not because it's based on higher GCD. My DPS overall probably isn't that bad. Fire. Heat waves. That is usually Penny, I believe. Hop over to North Point, double check the tracker. So, 88 minutes till the respawn. That's a shame. This, there we go. I should probably put away my vitated ether. Do whatever with it. I'm gonna make my way up there and then head back. It is nice that it actually has a bit of a use to care about the stats you get on your relic weapon in here. To actually help buff your weapon a bit once you get it to the equivalent of a +2 earpiece. Doesn't make a ton of difference, but still overall very nice. I was gonna double check how many Pyros crystals I need for the +2 part. I think it might have actually just been 200. Don't remember for sure. I'm not sure what people are going to be prepping next. Looks like somebody mentioned Lucosia and Fathom. Oh, hey, Limit Break is up. That's gonna be nice for, Mob? Or, Fate, rather. Oh, hey. Mob popped. Or a Fate popped, rather. Altars. Perfect. Very nice. I'll make my way over there. And then once we're waiting, I'll pull up, Pyros crystals. How many of these am I sitting on? Okay, 8 smoldering protean. Oops, I seem to be pulling plenty of enemies with me. Oh well. Wait, that's not mutation. Oh, that's kinda neat. I remember how you get that mount, though. Let's see, Pyros weapons. Yep. Well, 300 for the last step, plus 5 penny flame. Get up to +2, it is what? Okay, 200 Pyros crystals. So I only need 300 more because I have 7 penny flames. have that set up right. Perfect. Okay, I screwed that up a little bit. Oh, it's already dead before I get my first off. That's a shame. Oh well. I can go and turn in this step of my white mage relic. And maybe I'll switch back to samurai. North Point, because I think I just prefer playing samurai in here. I'm gonna remove the glamour from Physios. There it is. Let's see what we get. That is... no. Let's go one more time. Ooh, crit, determination, skill speed, and direct hit rate. What is my skill speed on this? Let's throw it on, why not? My skill speed is gonna be... interesting. Get away. Alright, and then one more step, which is 300 Pyros crystals. I get the Pyros step of this, and I can move over to Hydatos, which could actually be really quick and easy. Actually, I will go and see if I can... yeah. I'll swap Warrior, head up there, just in case anything hits me. Draw my +2. Oh, looks like somebody's actually heading up there. Turn to Samurai. Oh, media. Another fate pops. Oh, that's Lupoja. I keep forgetting what the actual monster names. Okay, what they're doing. Make my way down there. Last thing I need from Animos now is Hairpin from Prince of Animos, I believe. And I guess some of the minions? Fates? I don't remember exactly which ones, though. That's only worth, like, 10, I think. The school is up in 10, said. Oh yeah, it is. It's actually been longer than I thought. Alright. Waiting on someone full time. Hate how low the drop rate is. Yeah, my recast speed has dropped. Now I'm just gonna keep going with the Ice Samurai until the full time actually pops. Just for gauge. Actually, this little addition is super nice. You know, just to at a glance know what each person is. Alright, let's go. Oh, this is a very fast GCD. I wonder just how fast a GCD can get. I think it would be on Monk, most likely. Oh yeah. One thing that's also super nice about just going through this is that you get Gil just for doing stuff because you get the extra few thousand gills. Hey, and Batman popped just as we finished. Perfect. Then school will probably be after. I don't know if I actually set my Magia board, but whatever. It looks like our pull was perfect because he popped almost like immediately after the mob died. Sitting on a yin-yang wing right now. Still really hoping for Bricks Dice and Skullclaw. I honestly didn't realize just how bad the drop rate really was. I got on like my second or third yin yang. was, so... Yeah, I've done quite a lot of extra yin-yangs and Grixes and skulls without a single drop. Wait, what is that samurai blade? Oh, it's the Hellhound Katana. I'm pretty iffy on it, but yeah, it's not bad, actually. I think I've already run out of things to talk about. Okay, so full time 27. Oops, I hit that a little bit early. Oh well. My GCD's a little faster than usual, so... No. I hit it way too early. I actually got into Samurai originally because I found Virgil really fun to play in DMC5. Just kind of sold me on the whole Samurai thing. Along with the fact that I was just enjoying it when I was leveling it to be able to use the Ultima weapon. We're going over for Skull. And now it's making me consider properly learning Monk. Just because the fist weapons he has. Playing through a little bit again, I finally got the timing down for the perfect judgment cut. Oh, somebody just dropped their echo. That's gonna be fun. Return to the land of the living. Alright, so... School prep. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's going to it. They'll just, not. So I played a little bit on the test server. Made a Femro, which I named Incoherent Screaming. It's actually kind of interesting, because, like, I just have to look at the market board to see what's actually being sold for what. And the market is perfectly balanced. It's like 4 million gil for 3 or 4 glam prisms, I think it was. And everything else on the market board is obviously non-existent, basically. It is certainly something. I'm gonna actually just help with the school since I'm decently well geared up, and I can also double as the reser in case of near wipes. These things can end up with a very spicy wipe, even if the group is pretty well prepared. The nature of them being like 5 levels. That's a lot of people yet. Playing a little bit too much monk. Try to hit 4, continue my combo, get my damage buff up. Oh good, we have a very good tank. And by very good, I mean one with the... Ooh! Gotta be very careful. Okay, I did set my Magia board properly. Oops. Oh. I thought there was gonna be a tank taking it, but apparently I can solo at least one. Feels weird not now hitting my opera thing between packs. I have to be careful not to get too used to different classes, because there's still quite a few runs of dangerous. Right, need to get not too used to different classes to the point that I end up forgetting how to do my classes. We're still doing 12S. I sort of retired on the 9 through 11. At this point, I just want either a hopper that I can keep for the whatever the new caster will be. I already have the book saved up for Viper. I'm gonna be able to roughly gear it. Okay, almost done that challenge log. Oh, I am done that challenge log. Oh, perhaps I thought that was school. It is not. That's why it's good to have, callers. That will mention when things pop. Alright. right, this is also doubling as giving me more light for my... I'm gonna just... take that one down. I am mostly hoping for the drop, just so I can get the extra Mage site. I really don't want to spend the few million gil to get the rest of the Mage site pieces. It's not like they're even necessary. They're very nice to have overall. And then any from that point on will be either sold on the market board, or if I can get a full set, I'd honestly consider trying to do a giveaway of them, just for trying to get people into Eureka. Oh, hey, it popped. Perfect. I didn't even notice it. Let's see if the drop pops or not. That is why you always keep return on cooldown during blizzards. That way you can instantly get there, because a lot of the time, people are already trying to kill it. So you do not want to do that whole run back through that long path. I don't know why they made it so it's so far from the mobs that spawn it. Oh, looks like we go. Wasn't quite 27, but and nobody else dead. Pixels of safety, woohoo! I'll grab some people. This is also a nice way to farm for the kindness of strangers, or whatever it is. Because this actually counts as just rezzing straight up. It counts toward the achievement. I'm actually curious just how far along I am towards it. No. Sad. Well, it was worth a try anyway. That's why I'm always very apprehensive to use my return ever. Just because it always feels like if I don't save it for the right one, it just takes forever. And I end up missing something. Nah. I was gonna think about switching to a healer, but we shouldn't need one. Right? And after Yin Yang, I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute BRB. I think. Well, at that time, for the ad break, so there's not sitting around watching ads while I'm doing stuff, and talking and all that. Oh hey, you're also an ultimate legend. Not sure why everyone's up there. I hate that this loses its circle AoE when you're at 70. Set my Mage aboard properly again. I'm actually surprised Yin Yang hasn't been worked on yet. See, while this is being prepped, it's actually a good chance for me to BRB. I will be back in like 3 minutes. I need my yes for that. This is a sooner return than expected. The yin yang just popped. Oh. Woohoo! And nearly a 2-second time for BCGs. Oh, it's easy. Wake up. People are dragging in Hectides. No. A little bit spicy. A few people did. They're on a raise again. Another raise. Where are you? Alright, gonna be another raise? Probably? No, actually. Very nice. Oh, Sophist popped? Nope. Someone just mentioned it in shout chat. Oh, whatever. Might actually finish this sooner than I thought. Feels like it's not taking all that long to get all the Pyros crystals. It feels like the worst step is Pagos with the light farming. You just need so many of those crystals. The best spot to do the farming is either to get Louis to spawn or Cassie to spawn. Other than that, it is mega pain. But you do get roughly one per boss, I'd say. Oh yeah, I still eventually need to do PvP, because the set is decent, actually. Just PvP really hasn't hooked me in a long time. And I don't think the PvP set is armoirable, which is a bit unfortunate because I have like one slot, I think, in my what's it called? My dresser. See what's on the menu. The lane bricks is still doable. I'm actually surprised it wasn't one of the very first ones to be popped here. That yin yang and it were kind of sitting unfinished. Spawnotite quarry. Let's go with the Kami Chocobo. I kind of want to eventually get the Samurai Barding. But that is either farming Heat Warp lockboxes or just buying it for like 200k off the market board. At least it's not expensive. Or not too expensive. Let me get some more logograms. Yeah, I don't need these anymore, I think. Indecent this and the other one. Not worth anything, really. This. What cloth comes from it? Oh, or Regis ingot, that's not worth really much anything. Oh yeah, I should drop off a bunch of crystals, specifically earth crystals. I don't even remember what this is for. That's sitting in my inventory for ages. I still have my Aether Compass. Man, for some reason I never got rid of Titan off my bar. It just kind of sat there. I never really needed that slot, and now at this point, it's just getting part of my bars as something I just don't hit. Also, Merciful Eyes. That would be nice if we had it as well. I think there used to be something else that also worked with eyes open, which was part of Third Eye. I think when you got hit, you get eyes open and then be able to use either this or a quote-unquote counter. What am I sitting at? Yeah, I eventually need to get more of these potsherds. I don't really like any of the glamours, but the emote is nice. And so are the pixie wings. I guess the current thing that's going to be happening is trying to get the one that pops from lightning sprites. In the meantime, I'm gonna actually just go for some bunny boxes, I think. I mean, why not? I won't be able to have my map up because I have my stream stuff on my other monitor instead of the usual tracking stuff, but... Okay, for some reason I thought someone was following me just by the sound of the crawling thing. I could probably make some decent bank if I sold off some of my logograms, but I feel like it's a better use of them to just open them on my character. But I might start collecting them as a... something useful to drop off for people who are actually getting into Eureka. Kind of wait for whatever to pop. If any luck, I'll actually get something rare. I wonder why they gave us Asuna logograms. It feels like there's not much actual use, because the only time people even bother to use Asuna is 12S Part 2 and any Asunable Doom. I think that was also a really weird choice. Being it so that way there was actual Asuna. Alright, to the southwest. I'm gonna go south here, see if it's over here. Yeah, it looks like it will be over in this area. So that saves me a lot of backtracking if I went over on this side. I always remember when I start in these areas, I tried to get some of these, but almost never got lucky, because they were always in areas with higher enemies. And then I get killed. Have to shout for a res. Just to verify, yep, northwest now. I'm thinking it's probably right here. That's one spot that I often get, which I believe is a bronze chest location, unless chests can also pop up as different types in specific areas. Let's see. Oh, it's actually far to the west, so it might be over here. This is the wall. Okay, so yeah, it's probably right over in this area. Or maybe it's here? Immediately to the southwest. There we go. And it's a bronze. Unfortunate. Oh, but I got some fundamental logograms, which is nice. And I can easily make my way back. The base camp. Whee! I don't think these thunderstorm sprites count. And it's best to leave them for lower level people anyway, because they give a decent chunk of experience. Yeah, they dropped the music video for, what was it? Dedicated to Moonlight, I believe it was. Yeah. It is actually just a... Oh, hey, Lambert's popped. On my way, woohoo! I wasn't expecting someone to actually... be heading there already. Or prepping it already. Would have thought people would, mention that they were prepping it. I think it's fast to go this way. Rather than all the way up like that. No, actually, it might be around the same. Oh, and they're already fighting it. Great. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to get to it. Oh no, actually it doesn't seem like it's going too fast. As long as I can tag it and get gold credit, I'm gonna be alright, I think. it's not dying too quick. Even they start going ham, I should be able to make it. That's also the plus of having a group of people, is they can help you get the credit. And if you're delayed, you can decently have a chance. And it's basically 27 now, so... And it shouldn't be too hard to get full credit, because I am in great gear. Now let's see if we actually get the drop or not. Nope. Unfortunate. Well, there's always next time, I suppose. I wonder what's gonna be next to pop. At this point, I really don't need anything specific. I just need another 150 Pyros crystals. I should double check what gives what. And prioritize the higher rank ones. I also don't remember how many penny flames you get per run. I think it might be 3, so one more penny and I'll be able to get another... What's that? My next Pyros weapon. But on the plus side, I don't have to worry about getting them. I also have 3 more Pazuzu feathers, so... Whatever my next Animos relic will be pretty much an instant completion. I have probably enough Animos crystals. Almost enough. Look at what's on the tracker. Okay, it doesn't say what gives what. And it looks like the tracker is no longer being kept up with. That is unfortunate. Oh, hey. That one just popped. Sophist. It's always been a bit interesting to me, the Sophist one. It seems so specifically referential of Shadowbringers. The ancients in Shadowbringers. Including the fact that its abilities are literally named Ancient for some of them. Oh, and Iris. Yeah, usually the way to go is the lower timer one gets dealt with first, and then higher one, unless the other one is a Magicite drop fate. In which case, that one is always first because there's a good chance somebody will try to snipe it. Always good to keep that in mind. Orb. I always love using the orb in Eureka. It just feels like a flex. Just showing off that I actually completed Eureka and know what I'm doing. There we go. I think I can spin like this. Also, those things drain your MP. That's interesting to know. Never really noticed because samurais don't need to worry about MP. One's an AoE. Or raid wide. I'm curious what ultimate I'm gonna end up doing next. I've sort of gotten a little bit bored of the Savage tier. Maybe burnt out a little bit is a better description. Like, at this point, I just feel like I'm doing it for the loot. And hang out with the static rather than because the rating itself is interesting. That is why I am looking forward to next ultimate. Static still has to actually discuss it, but I think it might be faster to go here and then here. Yeah, Static still has to discuss exactly which ultimate we'll go for. And it won't be until after the holidays, because usually December is not the greatest month for people to commit to gaming, because there's a lot of personal life stuff that sort of takes priority. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me. Probably do the whole month of December as a charity event like I did last year, instead of just doing it as a very short time thing, since it only really came to me last minute as an idea last time, but I'm not sure if I'll actually take time off for holidays this time. Aside from maybe Christmas, if that falls on a stream day. Since honestly, I very much enjoy streaming nowadays. At the time, I was very iffy still, so I felt a lot more willing to take time off from it. As just a time off thing. But yeah, I think stick with what I've been doing. Plus, I've been more willing to just take time off for things, like just not feeling up to streaming or whatnot. We're going more back to it being a hobby. Wait, it was only 10 for the Sophist? Not much. Oh, that is Shadowbringer's relic. I need to do a Shadowbringer's relic. I never end up finishing it. Maybe that's the next thing I'll do, because I have at least one relic for every expansion except for Shadowbringers. I think this one's in? Yes, perfect. I don't know what this is, though. That's just straight line stuff. Yeah, I do kind of want to still do the Savage, or the Criterion thing, to get the cool glowy Tomestone weapons. I wonder if the Criterion will end up being unsinkable, or if it'll just be made easier by better gear. Well, eye level thing. Oh, instance is locked, apparently. I don't think there's anything interesting going. And into a new instance. With any luck, there won't have been anything popped yet. Though odds are Yin Yang and Lame Bricks will have been already popped. Yeah, this instance isn't too young yet. Too young right now. Now let's check for any tracker. Oh, gonna that up. Alright, I no longer have my upgrades things. Okay, I'm gonna just swap to tank, why not? It'd be nice if recommended gear would actually put on your elemental stuff when you're in Eureka. Instead of making you manually equip it or put it onto a plate. Ah, perfect. A tracker. You can also pin it so people can... Pin, yes. Okay, the pinning thing is not working on that tab. There we go. Let's put it up for 130 minutes. Oh, that's 90 minutes I'm thinking of. Oh. So I set to manually. And let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. Lane Bricks actually is not dead yet. So there we go. I'm gonna make my way over to Lame Bricks. All right, my helmet is not dyed. There we go. Alright, time to make the way to Lame. Yin Yang has popped. There's odds are there are already people trying to pop Lame right now, so. Hey, it's that guy again. Oh, hey. It's a fate. Head 2. Make my way over, and once that fate's done, then I can go and try and pop Lame. Okay, Dragonstar Observatory. Really gave much thought to that name. Dragonstar being where the dragons are supposed to hail from. Ooh. Should I head down there? No. Don't have my res things. Don't want to swap to red mage right now. I just got geared up. I can probably put that over the anima glass one. There we go. Let's just grab all of these. Magia board properly. It's always fun to look like I actually experienced here. I always remember being wowed by people in the +2 gear, and especially the people in the elemental +1. It was always just the... It was always like seeing people in savage gear. Plus with this axe. I finally achieved some, even more of my goals of look at this person. Look how cool they are. I want to be like them, sort of thing. That was with getting into Savage and with okay, there. Alrighty. Yeah, I always saw this relic and was like, man, that relic looks really cool, but I'm never gonna do the painful grind for it. But I finally went and did that. I do like the title I got for getting everything to 70. which was Goddess of War. I think that might be my go-to title for Samurai. Samurai was always the one class that I could not pick a title for. Every other one of these, I had a slash title set as part of the macro. But then Samurai, none. There. And that is every class currently, and then when the next two classes come out, I have slots open for that as well. I forgot to actually respond to the slash tell. Alright, looks like a PT of 24. Let's level sync down. It's a shame that I'm not a fan of all the warrior relics. They always feel a little bit too small, I guess. Oh, wait. Did its evasion go up or something? Huh. Guess we needed an invasion down to make it easier to fight. Oh well. Not like it's a particular threat anyway. Let's just get the aggro of these books off of people. Perfect. Alright, and then I'm gonna go back to try and pop lane bricks. I don't believe it's been popped based on the tracker. And that was nice, because that was only 14 crystals, I guess. You know, whenever I play any other MMO adjacent game, I always miss legacy movement from 14. It's always just so nice to have. Let's see, Rika. Ooh, Penny is up in 15. Yang won't be for another while. I can leave this hanging just slightly out. Perfect. My game takes priority again and hides the window. I just like to avoid having to hit the Alt tab. Since for smoother frame rate, I'm now just recording the screen itself. Grabbed a pop out of the fridge when I went to do a BRB, and then kinda haven't opened it yet, so it's getting warm. Might have to throw that back in the fridge. I just had to move a little bit further to get out of the thing. I think I could have brought samurai here. I don't remember them being all that dangerous. Yeah, in this armor, they are no threat at all. By the time they get me low enough to be concerned about, I can just hit my regen. Looks like people are going for the penny prep. So once I'm done with this group of enemies, I'm gonna take part in the penny. I doubt a single pack is going to be enough to pop. Oh, it could happen anyway. I'm curious what aggro from those comes from. I wonder if it's proximity. If they aggro despite not being in line of sight, unless I was looking at it wrong. And line of sight is just backwards from how you'd expect. Make my way up to the... I don't see anyone at this penny. Prep spot, so I'm gonna... I'm gonna make my way back, pick up the right logograms, and then head for the penny. Yeah, penny prep. Oh, hey, and there's a ferry. When I first got into this, I didn't actually know how those worked. So I just kind of found one, shouted it out, and then walked off without actually getting the buff. I'll grab damage up and bloodbath. Those seem like a good combo for tanks, for the most part. Martialist and Bloodbath. I think Bloodbath has a ton of charges to it. Means even if they hit hard, I should be good. Martialist. I believe Curative? No, it's right there. Bloodbath. Perfect. Oh, only 30. But that's more than enough, and it leaves Bloodbath up for quite a while. So I make my way up there. Firing Chamber. Alright, I should actually pop it. Not sure which way is the better way. I'm not really sure what that person's doing. Unless something popped that I missed? Oh yeah, something did pop and I missed it. I'm gonna make my way over there? I wonder how much longer on the penny. My way down to this one, Media. All I really need now is the axe. That'll give me a nice buff as well. That's not until later. I still need quite a few runs of Baldessian for that. I haven't done Baldessian in a little while. You know, I am glad that with some of the other jobs that they've added, they got rid of the female and male variant of weapon idols. Like, I much prefer the male stance with the weapon out rather than the two-handing axe over the shoulder. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually set my Mage aboard, so I'm out damaging just a good year in damage. Axe is that. Oh, that's. Uh, what's it called? Commanderville. What? I don't care if I'm in. Oh, wow. That was actual pixels of safety. I'm surprised I did not get hit. I wasted a chance at 20 to 10 beast gauge. That's only 8 crystals, but 8 is much better than nothing. I should probably be alright with 1 in defense, being a tank with full, or almost full, stuff. A axe not being set up for is a small concern, but not enough of a concern. Can make our way up to 10. We're going back to Animos on Vanadian. During he hadn't been in Eureka yet. Might go back to it. Maybe off stream. Yeah, and I am considering doing Fire Emblem as a future stream. I was actually considering it for this stream, but I kinda decided to do Eureka because I just wanted to do Eureka. Oh, and there's Eclipse. I'm gonna watch him for a moment. If anything latches on the aggro, I'll just joint the aggro off. Just because that will be 1 to 2 shot. They don't seem to be going anywhere, so... Set my Magia board for them. Let's just keep this up. Okay, I'm gonna have to... my Magia board to defense. Ooh, even with a defense board, that is very spicy. That was not the right move. I guess I do need plate. I'm just gonna not bother with Sophist. And swap over to the increased defense. I'm gonna bring it over here, probably. I'm only gonna do 2. Or not. Ooh, this is a little spicy. Great for things like thrill of battle. And shake it off and all of that. Nice if we have people actually helping kill stuff instead of leaving two people to try and do it on their own. But whatever, I suppose. I'm gonna bring 3. There we go. Thrill gives me bonus healing. On the plus side, Home Gang is backup in case of emergency. And that other person can serve as a healer in a pinch. No, I'm good. Perfect. And I guess I'll grab this one next. I feel like with an upgraded axe, it wouldn't be quite as bad. Nice of the Queen Bean, at least, to help with the whole killing bit. Oh, right, I forgot, I have these. Oh, hey, the summoner's here. At roughly half health, it's probably the best idea to pop it. And I'll throw on a Eureka Potion. Oops. I didn't quite hit it in time. That was on me. All my stuff went on cooldown. Knew I should have brought the defense bonus. I overestimated my potential. Maybe I should run back and grab the defense actions. Actually, how long is it until Skull? 15 minutes? That's long enough for my return. Not plate, Guardian. And Bloodbath. Perfect. And I'm gonna go full Magia Melder defense. Perfect. And head up. And leader to person requesting it. And off to Skull. Not Skull, Penny Prep. We have basically no pennies. Penny Preppers, rather. But on the plus side, now I'm going to be full on defensive. And I should be able to tank all the things pretty well. I'm going to be running purely defense, along with Guardian. Now, with any luck, I should be good to at least tank these full groups. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's without even single defense. See if they'll get popped. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do the big packs, but very much saved me. Made me a decent tank for this. I don't do much damage at all, but... Respawn. It's also now nice that people are actually helping with the killing. Oh. The poison is actually surprisingly potent. Not a lot of AoEs going out. I'm actually kind of surprised at just how well they can tank one. So what exactly do they have for logograms? If a 45% damage reduction tank. Plate bearer and his damage down. I'm gonna grab these two. Y'all would be good. BRB at some point soonish. Bloodbath, why not? And I have my defense on cooldown. My invuln, rather. That Splitbath isn't as good if your damage is low. It's only a percentage of damage dealt. So it's sort of a risk-reward in that regard. The single fell cleave is better, it seems. With such a low number of rate of kill, I don't have a high hope for Penny. But who knows? It might not be that bad. Hand's getting very cold for some reason. Oh hey, we got another one. It's always very nice to have Eureka potions, because the regen is just overall very nice. Shame I don't have the bonus magicite. I'd be able to start... what was it? Be able to throw on some extras into damage. Over here. Nice. Bring this one in. Revenge doesn't do much damage, but it is overall nice to have anyway. This is why I love Warrior in Eureka, though. Just because the pure self-sustain. Thanks to raw intuition and everything. I only died once, and that was my own mistake. Having much luck getting Penny to spawn. Not at all. Gonna bring them all together if I can. Each one spawns, I'll grab them. It's also entirely possible that Cure would have been a good side option. It's also nice that Raw Intuition is just a straight-up defense buff. Being, what, 10%? Yeah. For the duration. I wonder how much longer is on the Penny, because I've passed up 2 fates for it. Is the instance locked, perhaps? Maybe? Last person joined was 3 minutes ago. This is the downside of Eureka, is that it can be boring just grinding mobs to get one thing to spawn. I wonder how much longer is even on it. It is nice that I can actually be the tank for this, though. Oh yeah, the healer joined us. Check the tracker. How much longer? Oh. Heat waves just ended. Literally the second I was saying that. Ooh. Thought that guy would notice the dead. Well, I suppose school is potentially viable. Ooh, but the only problem is I'd have to use a return right this minute. I kind of don't want to do. I'll try to get there. If I can't get there in time, oh well, I figure. I'm gonna keep going, but run the break. Just kind of take a few minutes off of chatting. Once I get there, hopefully. PG of 27, so it is entirely plausible. I could survive quite a few hits as Samurai against the school mobs. Drop out a party, I guess. After. Almost there. Another 30 seconds on the board. I'll make it in time, for sure. I don't remember how many crystals it gives, though. I wonder how many crystals I actually end up passing on to try and get Penny popped. Hopefully the next heat wave will spawn. Gun. I will. Ooh, there's a dead person. Oh, hey, I had inner strength still going, so I didn't need to worry about that. I keep hitting the 1-4 for the damage buff. Way too much monk playing. Oh, hey, that's 20. Not bad. North Point. Actually, don't know if I need to be quite this defense for school prep, but it won't hurt being more safe than sorry, I suppose. For school prep, at least from the LFG I just put into show. Taking shouldn't be too bad. I think they're around 53, I want to say. I could be completely mistaken, though. No, they might be 55. Oh yeah, they are. I'm gonna set my Magia board to defense and make my way down. That's a sage. Oh hey, fellow warrior. Are they better geared than I am? No, they are not. It's not for Eureka. Oh boy. That might be a bit much. I think this is possibly the limit based on how full speed is going. On the plus side, Bloodbath is actually super nice for keeping my health up like that. Actually, I should keep my map up, shouldn't I? Bring them up. Yes, I should have had my... What is it? I think this keeps hooking on to the other tank? No, who's it hooking on to? Oh yeah, another tank. Well, if they want to have their stance on, try and keep aggro, that's fine, I suppose. If they die, I can always take aggro after. And I guess that kind of spreads out some of the damage taking over a few people. That makes sense. I'm not going to be going for damage, but I wonder if... No, Skull shouldn't have been popped in this instance already. No, it shouldn't have. That's not the right one. Save the archer. Yep, let archer die. Have to be very careful at watching the spawn point. Just so as soon as possible I can hit the return, since it'll be on a cooldown of sorts. Cooldown of sorts. I can't use it when it's... when I have aggro. I'm actually surprised it hasn't spawned yet. Usually pretty quick to spawn. Nice of people to be moral support, I guess? Just a bunch of people just kind of sitting and watching, not helping kill stuff. You would have expected it to be... at least at the school's spawn point, people would be waiting. Oh, my sprint's still on cooldown. Oh, it's spawned. Let's see if I can actually leash them. I don't know how long their leash is. There we go. Perfect. Skull pot. Let's see if we get the claw or not. You know what? I'll set myself to pure offense. I should be fine. Without a single magicite in defense, as long as I have Wisdom of the Guardian. Surely. And... oh yeah, and that should also be a decent amount of crystals as well. I only need 80 more, I believe. Actually pleasantly surprised that people are waiting here. More people in. I think the weapon gives roughly the same as the entire set of armor, but because of that, it costs roughly the same as an entire set of armor, really. How many Dados crystals am I sitting on? 85, right? Because I spent 50 to get the shiny healer armor. Oh, I don't think that'll be enough to speedrun White Mage. Relic. Last step. I am sitting on so many of the crystalline scales. Which are for the final glow step. Ooh, lot more deaths than I was expecting from that. Well, at least contribution should be good. Party member is up. Oh, I thought that would have saved them. Unfortunately, it did not. Real shame. We don't have an LB, unfortunately. Be nice if we did. Speed things up a bit more. Actually dying surprisingly slow. Who needs to care about getting hit? That's tank privilege. Just eating vuln stacks for fun. Mine. Actually, I wonder how many vuln stacks I could gain in this fight. Alright, 40 crystals, no draw. Sad. But that means only 40 more crystals needed. Someone got a Skull's Claw. Congrats to them. I think it's worth like 5 million. Which is why I want it. Note to sell. Just so I don't have to spend 5 million on it. Oh hey, I'm actually capped on my comedy tomes. I didn't even realize that. I guess I can go for a quick bunny fate. Unless something else pops in the meantime. Actually, we might not make it. Sad. Not much you can do. And there are like 20 people there. Holy crap. Let's just tomahawk a whole bunch. See if that gets... Perfect. Gold. Something far, far to the south. I do really like the logogram system of Eureka and... I guess by extension, not Baldness. Bosnia. It's still far, far to the south, so I'm gonna guess it is the one right around here. I know there is one there, but there's also one right around here, I believe, so... Okay, so no, it's closer to here. I remember going for this one and getting a bit stuck and afraid. I surrounded by stuff that would pretty much one-shot me. Oh yeah, silver coffer, 25k gil. and curative logograms. Those are actually decent in terms of price, I believe. What am I sitting at anyway? 25, that's actually not too bad. Alright, I was going for the Pyros Elemental. Oh. I need to wait. They can't take off this like a... the other buff, I guess. That means you can't just pop it and waste all the charges it has, so that's nice at least, I suppose. I don't think I'll actually get hit by this. Or if I do... Oh, perfect. That's all I needed. The Elemental Blessing of damage. The experience one is worthless to me at this point. Which is very nice, honestly. Weird that after a point of moving or jumping off, you just kind of seem to hit an invisible wall or something. I guess I'm just gonna wait for the next funny fate to pop. See if maybe I can get another gold. I've only gotten 2 gold so far in my entire time in Eureka. Though I don't do these super often, so it sort of makes sense. Yeah, plenty of people seem to have the same idea. Every time I see the name Vermilion, I always think of Jay Vermilion, the PvPer. I always hear about them. At least from my friends that actually PvP. Oh. Okay, I don't think this is accurate anymore. I'm gonna unpin it. And... let's see. There Glocko? This one hasn't updated. Oh, wait, no, I think that never ended up finishing the Lame Bricks attempt. Did I? I think I got distracted there with Penny, because Penny was time-based. I will do that next, I think. And is my usual ending time roughly now, so I am also gonna do wrap up. So today went quite well. It was just a chill Eureka stream. Got another step on my White Mage relic. I'm now 40 short of the final step. Got better stats on my samurai weapon. It's a bit fast now, but I actually don't mind that too much. And Yeah, that was pretty much it, actually. Not a lot. We did get to do 2 school fights, so that's nice at least. I always like to get some school fights in, because you can't get a school claw if you don't do the school fight. Once I get to the lame brick spot, I'm going to do my end of stream plugging and everything. I'm just gonna make my way roughly over here. I think that should be far enough to leash them. Yeah, perfect. That's not... starting off my Discord, where you guys can chat with me when I'm off stream, or chat with other members of the community and all that. Sometimes I'll give updates on the games I'm playing off stream and so on. Secondly, my YouTube, where you guys can watch old VODs that I upload. So if you came in late or missed a stream and want to see an old stream, you can find them there. I try to upload all of them. There's a chance I've missed 1 or 2, but most, if not all, the streams are there. And finally, my Twitter, which I basically only have so I can browse Twitter in the off chance that I want to see a Twitter post. But it is there if you guys want to follow it. And with that, I'm actually going to look for someone to raid. Where... I'll go for it. There it is. Let's go with this part. They're doing 14 from the looks of it. Once the ad's over, I will change it to them. There we go. Alright, and yeah, as always, my stream schedule is usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 till 10 PST. I hope to see you guys in the next one.